Let's step on it. What? Gotta love that. This is pretty much my last day with my current car, the Mercedes C350e. So tomorrow, that's Friday the 9th of September at 9 AM, I'll be picking up my Tesla Model Y, which means, you know, because I'm transferring over the insurance tonight from the Mercedes to the Tesla, I can't keep this particular car on the road anymore, and even if I could, I guess I wouldn't want to, because one of my cousins, something similar happened to him. He transferred over his insurance to his new car, and that night his previous car got stolen. So, very unfortunate, very unlucky, and yeah, there's no way I want that happening to me. So for that reason, I'm going to be dropping off the Merc to my cousin Kel, who lives in Redbridge. He'll insure the car, and he's also going to sell it for me. Thanks, bro. I've got team building at work today. It's basically like having a day off, which is great for the day before I collect the Model Y. It wasn't planned that way, it just happened. I'll be go-karting at Canary Wharf, so it makes sense for me to take my Merc there instead of coming back to central London later to pick up my car. Redbridge is closer to Canary Wharf, so that'll be easier. I ordered the Model Y in mid-March. While I've been waiting for it, I also ordered a personalised registration. It's a 22 registration. I thought I would get the car before July. That's what the EDD was initially, but you learn estimated delivery dates aren't reliable until you actually get a VIN. So now I'll have to put an older plate on a newer car, but who cares? The registration is pretty cool. It did cost me a silly £1,550. But I did also buy it for investment purposes. At least that's why I tell myself to feel better. Anyways, I ordered a 4D plate from Just Plates. My cousin seems to know them and got me the 4D plate for £35. I just need to remember to pick them up later. Before all that, it was a 20-minute race. I think 17 of those 20 minutes I was cruising along in first place. But then, and I know excuses, one of my colleagues hit me from the back and my car span out.
I will look for you. I will find you.
It takes forever to reverse and get going again, and whilst I was doing that, 4 people passed me, so yeah, I ended up in 5th place, which is sad, but it was fun. Just getting the Merc washed in and out before I drop it off to my cousin. Rather he not wash it. I mean, yeah, he does a great job, but he can be a bit sensual when it comes to cleaning cars. Just missing, bro. Please sell my car. So the car has been dropped off and I had to take the central line home, which wasn't fun, but I do now have my 4D plates. They look stunning, and no, my name's not Jed. It's supposed to read Charge. It will probably make more sense with context or when it's actually on the Tesla, but I won't be able to do that anytime soon. I'll have to wait for my V5C to come through the post before I can assign it to the Model Y. So what are 4D number plates? They're similar to 3D gel plates, except they're manufactured using professionally laser cut acrylic letters as opposed to the raised gel letters found on 3D plates. And before you ask, yes, 4D plates are road legal and comply with the British standard. These look absolutely stunning. I love how even the green part of the plate is raised and 4D. I can't wait to put these on. Hopefully they look nice on the Tesla. If you guys want to check out Just Plates, I've placed a link to their Insta profile in the description below. It's September the 9th, 7 AM. It's finally collection day. I need to collect the Tesla at 9 AM. Of course, I've got no car right now, so I'll have to take public transport to Staines. That's where I'm collecting the Model Y from. I'm taking the Elizabeth line from Paddington to Hayes and Harlington. When I got there, I called an Uber. Not sure why it took 20 minutes for a car to arrive. Maybe because Heathrow is close by and drivers can't be bothered to do other jobs. Who knows? But once one did arrive, it took another 15 minutes to get to Staines. The Staines delivery hub is hard to miss once you're on the causeway. Straight as you go through the gates, you'll see lots of cars here. Not sure on the numbers, but there's Teslas as far as the eyes can see. As I was going in, I also noticed a car transporter bringing in more Model Ys. Looks like this hub is going to be super busy in the next few weeks. Check out this funky wrap on the Model 3. Not sure what I think about it though. Multiple colours, red, yellow, green, blue, purple. Did they just go to a wrap shop, look at the available colours and just say, yes, I'll have them all? At least it's different though. That in itself deserves some praise. When I got into the building, there was no one there. It's 8:40 AM. That might be the reason why. I did notice some indoor. Wondered whether or not I should have a few, but decided against it instead. Thought it would be best to try and stay on track and get the car quickly. Eventually, someone did come around. She asked me for my driver's license and didn't ask for anything else.
Thank you. And you're parked in 1B, which is the second row, and your number plate is on the front as well to help you find the car.
All right, thank you.
Have
Thanks
a
for
good
your
day. Take care. Come and find me if you need help.
Will do. Thank you. The whole handover experience is a little underwhelming, but I'm here for the car, so I'm not too fussed. It's a no hassle handover. You're given 2 key cards and pointed to where your car is. I just had to find the car with my registration. It didn't take too long to find, and here it is, my Tesla Model Y in all its glory. now that I've found the car, I'm just going to give it a quick inspection. You can see they now include a parcel shelf. I don't really care much for it. It does limit how much you can fit in the car, so I'll probably remove it soon. You've got more storage space under the boot and even more space around the back. You can see they've included this red bag. It contains a first aid kit, warning triangle and a high visibility vest. I think it's a legal requirement to include them, so that's that. In the front core of the fruit, you get a blue type 2 charging cable. There's also a black bag which contains the granny charger. Might come in handy, so I'll leave it in the front for now. There's a whole list of other checks you should be doing, and I mean a whole list, a very long one. I can't be asked to do all that now, so I've just checked the panel gaps. All seem fine and within reason. So yeah, I'm off. I did wonder whether or not I should wave at this other Model Y. Apparently that's the rule according to the Facebook group, but I didn't want to risk looking like an idiot, so I checked it out.
Let's step on it. What? Gotta love that.
It might not go
That you like,
but it does 0 to 60 in 4.6 seconds. Add to that the instantaneous torque and this thing flies. With the acceleration boost you can knock that down to 4.2 seconds, but it's more than quick enough as it is. I'm just going to pick up a permit holder from Halfords and then make my way home to pick up all the day one essential accessories. I'll show you guys what they are later in this video. So just driving home now, a lot of the early Model Y reviews mentioned how the ride is very firm. That might have been true before, but seriously I found the ride to be nice and soft. I did own a BMW X5 M Sport before my Mercedes C350e. The ride on that was definitely firm. You could literally feel every bump and uneven surface. So having experienced that in comparison, the suspension on the Model Y, at least in my opinion, it's really good. It could be better, but I promise if you were concerned about it, don't be. It's more than good enough. Before you can use the autopilot features, the cameras have to complete a self-calibration process. Apparently it typically completes after driving 20 to 25 miles. My drive back to central London is around 27 miles, which should be more than enough, but to be honest it didn't take that long. The calibration completed quite quickly and I was able to use the autopilot feature straight after that. In autopilot it stayed in the lane, stayed within the speed limit and slowed down when there was a car in front. It's a little scary at first, you know, you're not sure whether it's going to stop or just rear end someone, but I got more confident as time went on and used it for most of the journey. So now let's get into day one accessories, the things I think are essential and you should order before you even get the car. Now, none of these are going to be in any particular order. I consider them all essential, at least for my needs. Your opinion will most likely be different, but it will give you an idea, and I've also included promotional codes as well as the links to purchase them in the description below. So let's start off with the Spigen screen protector. When we buy a phone, the first thing most of us will do is put a screen protector on it. You want to protect that screen from getting damaged, so it makes perfect sense that you'd want to protect that huge 15-inch screen in the car too. To do that, Spigen sent me their Easy Fit Anti-Glare Matte Tempered Glass Screen Protector. It's a very long name. Spigen is a well-known brand in the smartphone accessory industry, a company I've partnered with before and one I completely trust when it comes to quality, and I've never had any issues with their products before. Here's the box for the screen protector. Inside you'll find a toolkit which contains an alcohol cleaning wipe, cleaning cloth, dust remover and squidgy. Finally, you have the screen protector itself inside this easy fit installation tray, which as you'll see makes it a breeze to install. You just need to put the display on screen cleaning mode, give it a thorough wipe down and clean, making sure you remove any specks or dust before applying the screen protector. Once it's applied, just use the supplied squidgy to push out any air bubbles and that's it. So what do I like about this screen protector from Spigen? Well, obviously it protects the screen from getting damaged because it's made from tempered glass, but this one also reduces glare and reflection, so it's easy to view the screen from different angles and lighting conditions. Now, although that's all good, there is a downside to it. The matte finish definitely affects the sharpness of the screen, but to be honest, you'll probably get used to it. It's not that bad, and because it has an oleophobic coating, you won't be getting any smudges from greasy fingers, something that would normally annoy the hell out of me, so I'm glad you don't get that with the screen protector. With the screen protector on, touch responsiveness isn't affected, so there's nothing to worry about there either. It costs around 33 quid, and as you saw, super easy to install. Yes, the Model Y does come with floor mats, but seriously, they're not great, so chuck those away. Actually, don't throw them away, maybe keep them as a backup, and to be honest, I wouldn't advise just picking up something cheap from Halfords. You want something that will protect the floor on your Tesla all year round in all weather, and that's where the Jowua Model Y all-weather floor liners come in. Jowua is a leading provider of Tesla accessories. It's truly amazing how many different accessories they sell for Teslas, and when a company focuses on producing products just for a single brand, you know it's going to produce some quality products. Inside the box, you'll find the second row all-weather liner. You also get both a driver's side and passenger side first row liner, and as a bonus, you also get for free a set of rear rear under-seat air vent covers. Unlike other floor liners, these from Jowua feature this unique textured design, which I do actually like the look of. All the liners are made to fit the Tesla like a glove and doesn't look out of place. It has this contoured design with raised edge or wall, which should protect the sides from dirt, mud, rain, snow, and any other muck you might throw at it. These floor liners also come with an anti-skid backing, so they won't move around and block the accelerator or brake pedal, which is really important. Another huge plus with these liners is that they're very easy to clean. Just splash some water on them and rinse off any dirt. If you have kids, you'll really appreciate how easy these are to clean, considering how quickly kids mess up the car. Also, another thing I should mention, both the front liners have this small ridge, which makes it ideal to store your umbrella. It keeps it in one place and stops it from rolling around, which means your umbrella won't roll under your brake pedal, and I'm sure you understand how dangerous that would be. These liners are a very well thought out product from Jowua. They cost around $225 or 195 quid, and from what I can see on the Jowua website, free shipping to England. Another great product from Jowua is their all-weather boot and fruit liners, or trunk and front liners if you're not in the UK. Inside the box there's 3 items, so you have the larger liner for the actual boot or trunk, one piece for the fruit or front, there's also a piece for the second or hidden storage space in the boot. These liners are designed to fit all model Ys, just like the floor liners you saw earlier. These also have a raised edge or walls to protect from all sorts of muck. They also feature a unique textured design and anti-skid backing to stop them from moving around. These are also very easy to clean, which you'll definitely appreciate. These liners cost $150 or £130, and just like the all-weather floor liners, free shipping to England. This particular accessory might not be considered essential by everyone, but if you've got kids, you'll know how much they love kicking the back of the front seats. In order to protect these seats, you need seat back protectors. Basenor, I think that's how you pronounce it. Basenor sent me the Tesla leather seat back kit protectors to check out. Just like Jowua, Basenor also specialise and focus in Tesla related accessories. When purchasing these protectors, you get a set of 2, one for the driver's seat and one for the passenger seat. These are the black version, but they also come in white, so you do have some choice. As you can see, putting these seat back protectors on is very easy. Just insert the edge of the material into the groove or gap of the plastic on the back of the seat. Do that all the way around, and then you'll find these hooks on the bottom of the protectors. Just hook them onto the iron wire under the seats. That should apply some tension and stop them from coming off easily. Even though these seat back protectors are made of artificial leather, it's really hard to tell. They look very OEM and don't look out of place. The great thing about these are they're waterproof and really easy to clean if your kids kick them and get muck on them. And to be honest, if somehow your kids do damage them, I think you'd prefer they damage the protectors as opposed to the actual seats on the car. Now, putting these protectors on doesn't mean you lose the storage bags. Well, yeah, you do lose the original ones since those are covered up now. But these protectors do include storage bags to store whatever you want. You can buy them directly from the Basenor website, or you can purchase them for 80 quid on Amazon. Now I need to place 2 child car seats in the car, and I want to protect the rear seats from getting damaged before I put them on. So I got these black car seat protectors from LIONSTRONG. They're really easy to fit. They're compatible with any car, so it's not just for the Tesla. And as you can see, they're also compatible with ISOFIX seats, which is what I need, as both the child car seats I've got have ISOFIX. These seat protectors are dirt and water repellent. They're washable and apparently resistant to UV light. You can buy 2 of these from Amazon for 30 quid or a single one for 17. As far as seat covers go, I think these look pretty decent. So with these seat covers and the seat back kit protectors from Basenor, my car is now ready for the kids. This particular accessory is absolutely essential. Doesn't matter who you are, these are essential. There will be times when you need to raise your Tesla up. It might be because you need to change the tyres. This is when you'll need these jack pad pucks from Basenor. It comes in this lovely storage case. It's a hard case, so it will protect the pucks when you're travelling around with them. Opening up the zipper, you can see there's 4 pucks inside. There's also a pocket here, so you can carry a few other things that you might need to. These are made from a very strong material, very durable black rubber, so you know they won't get damaged. These are designed to be used with all Tesla models starting from 2019. You just place the puck underneath your car in the small circular holes, and then you just make sure the saddle and the jack is directly below the puck. So why do you need these pucks? Well, mainly because you don't want to damage the battery pack on your Tesla. That would be very costly if you do. It also protects the chassis. It basically provides some clearance between the battery and the saddle and the jack. And if you ever take your car into the garage, just make sure you have these with you. They might not ask for it, especially if they haven't dealt with a Tesla before. Make sure they use them. It costs around 25 quid. It protects your battery. It's a no-brainer. Make sure you buy these. This accessory from Jowua might not be considered essential by everyone, especially if you don't have drinks in your car. I seriously don't know anyone who doesn't. That would be a bit weird. So yeah, I consider this essential. The original cup holder is just too large. Not sure what Tesla was thinking here. It's not great. It doesn't really hold cans and bottles securely. So that's where the Jowua center console cup holder comes to the rescue. Here's the box it comes with. Nothing fancy over the top. Inside you'll find the cup holder itself and nothing else. What were you expecting? A manual? This is the great cup holder, but it also comes in black, so you've got some choice there. It's made from premium silicone, which can withstand extreme temperatures. It's bendy, flexible, and it's got these ridges or grooves around the sides, so it shouldn't move around. It's also non-toxic, but I wouldn't advise eating it, and it's eco-friendly. Now, where's that manual? Just missing. Pop it into the cup holder, it goes in easily, and as you can see, my Coke can fits nice and snug. The cup holder also has this middle wall / separator, so that'll stop slimmer cans from moving over to the other side and hopefully stop passengers from claiming your drink. Damn those pesky passengers. It's really easy to clean, so imagine I spilled some Coke into, oh no, I just accidentally spilled some Coke. What shall I do? Just pop the cup holder out and wash it off with some water. Done. Another great thing about this particular cup holder from Jowua is that it can hold your key card. Just slide the card underneath and that will stop it from flying around. That's what you gotta love about Jowua. They really do put thought into the finer details. The cup holder costs $19 or around 13 quid, but if you order this by itself, then there will be an additional $29 for delivery. So a total cost of $48 or around £42. But if you purchase this alongside any of the other Jowua products I've already shown you, the shipping will be free. So best to do that if you can. You can of course purchase this cup holder from Amazon for 25 quid if you're in the UK and you just want to buy the cup holder by itself. As mentioned earlier, all links to purchase these accessories can be found in the description below. Every car I've had thus far, I've had a dash cam installed. In central London, I just don't feel comfortable driving without one. The Tesla has something called Sentry Mode. It basically adds another layer of protection to your car with the footage from the front camera, the two side-facing rear cameras, and the rear camera is recorded. While driving, it records for an hour and then overwrites the oldest data so you don't run out of storage. It also saves all activities around the car once a proximity alert is triggered. The problem is Tesla includes a USB flash drive to record and store all this footage. Flash drives aren't really designed for continuous operation and they can also fail when it's really hot. So when you really need some footage, you might find it wasn't recording or it's broken. My advice is to pick up one of these Samsung Pro Endurance micro SD cards. The one I'm using has 128 gigabytes of storage, which is more than enough. This particular card has a write speed of 100 MB a second and a read speed of 40 MB a second. It's designed specifically for video monitoring cameras, so it can be used continually for many years without messing up. You'll also need one of these USB memory card readers. This one's from Rocketek, and from my research, it's been used by lots of Tesla owners without any issues. It's really easy to use. Just pop the Samsung Pro Endurance micro SD card into the reader. Then what you'll need to do is plug this into your computer. Using an application like Aomi Partition Assistant, format the card with the file system FAT32, otherwise it won't be readable in the Tesla. Once you've done that, create a folder in the micro SD card called Tesla Cam, and it's ready to plug into the Tesla. Open the glove box and remove the original Tesla flash drive, then plug in the Rocketek memory card reader. Make sure you enable Sentry Mode afterwards, and now you should have something that is much more reliable than the original. Although Sentry Mode is great, I did also purchase the ThinkWare T700 LTE dual channel dash camera, which I plan to install and review. And when I say plan to install, I mean I'll get someone else, or I'll pay someone else to install for me. In that video, I'll also explain why it's worth getting an actual dedicated dash camera as opposed to just relying on Sentry Mode. I'll also be posting a video on non-essential accessories soon, which should include more products from the likes of Spigen, Jowua and Basenor, so stay tuned. This has been Raju Rahman from Tectonic. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and it helped you, please subscribe and like. That would really help me out. And don't forget to check out these other videos too.